Good morning. I'm meteorologist Kevin Smith here at the National Weather Service office in Pocatello. This is your Southeast Idaho weather hazard briefing for Monday, September 30th, 2019. As we open up with the water vapor satellite loop this morning, it's the low pressure system that just keeps on giving. That same storm system that's been sitting over the region for the last couple days brought us all of that significant rainfall, some snowfall, colder temperatures. It's actually still here. As we look at the loop here, that low pressure system still sitting just west of the forecast area. And as you watch the animation here, you can see that counterclockwise rotation around this center of low pressure, still sitting fairly stationary just to the west of southeast Idaho. The other thing I'll point out in this animation, you may be able to see a couple little waves and disturbances that are rotating around this. So we have one right in here, these white colors that are dropping down into northern California, northwest Nevada. There's another one up in here coming down right along the Pacific coast. Here it comes right down the coast of Washington and Oregon. Couple little shortwave disturbances still rotating around this low, and those are going to bring us a couple more rounds of some really light rain and snow showers over the next 2 days, today and into Tuesday. I want to emphasize we are done with significant precipitation impacts. We are not expecting any more significant rain and snow before this system finally lifts off to the northeast toward Canada as we head toward Wednesday. More of a light nuisance activity over the next 2 days. Looking at the regional radar loop here, a few showers lifting to the northeast over Nevada this morning, but quiet conditions here across our forecast area in southeast Idaho. That's certainly great news considering the cold temperatures in place. Excellent travel this morning. We took a look at some webcams, information from ITD, not seeing any problems out on the roads this morning. So if you will be driving into work or traveling, certainly expecting great conditions across the region during the morning hours. You might run into some hit and miss patchy fog, and I'll throw a webcam up here. This is Antelope Flats, US 26 to the west of Palisades. A little bit of fog being picked up there, and we've seen this come and go at a few other locations this morning. So if you will be traveling, particularly through about 10 or 11 a.m. this morning, just be on alert. You might run into a few areas of reduced visibility. But for most of you, again, here, just not expecting any major or widespread problems this morning. Much calmer watch warning advisory map as we've lost all those precipitation impacts and we're really left with the cold temperatures. Freeze warning remains in effect here across our main agricultural corridor from the eastern Magic Valley right up the Snake Plain. This is in effect from 1 a.m. to 10 a.m. this morning and again from 1 a.m. to 10 a.m. Tuesday morning. And we'll take a look at those temperature values here in a minute. You can see the Weather Service office out of Boise has lit up as well with a freeze warning, the Magic Valley, including Twin Falls. Even locations off to the south and east, including Jackson, Wyoming, getting in on those growing season-ending cold temperatures here over the next 48 hours. Here's those temperature values expected this morning as you wake up. Little bit of cloud cover over portions of the region, particularly as you get in here into the Snake Plain. That tends to insulate us just a little bit. So that's keeping temperatures from getting too absurd here at lower elevations. You can see certainly very cold up across most of our mountain ranges and especially in the central mountains. So in terms of a hard freeze, in terms of the temperatures below 28 that we really look for to declare our growing season over, some locations certainly making it this morning, but some of you may not quite get there here in the Snake Plain and eastern Magic Valley. But if you don't end your growing season this morning, you definitely will be done by Tuesday morning, and we'll look at those temperatures in a moment. High temperatures this afternoon, not much better than yesterday. We're really going to struggle to get up into the 40s. It's going to feel quite winterish out there once again. Might make a run at 50 degrees or so as you head down toward Burley or Twin Falls, but generally pretty cold. And again, with those disturbances rotating through, a chance of a few light, isolated hit and miss rain and snow showers across all of our mountain ranges. Pretty dry in the Snake Plain and Magic Valley, but the mountains will be targeted best for that activity. Again, nothing significant. Snow levels about 4,000 to 6,000 feet over the course of the day. So again, a mixed precipitation types. But as we look at the snowfall amounts here, very light. Generally a dusting to an inch if you're lucky enough to pick up on one or two of those showers. Can't rule out an isolated slick spot over a few of the mountain passes, higher elevation highways here in the mountains, but predominantly no major travel impacts today. Here's those low temperatures Tuesday. Burr, teens across portions of our mountains, maybe lower teens for places like Stanley and Copper Basin, and then even down here into the Snake Plain and the lower valleys, 20s by Tuesday morning. Widespread hard freeze conditions. The growing season will be over by the time we get to daybreak on Tuesday. High temperatures improving just a bit Tuesday afternoon, and again, a few hit and miss rain and snow showers across our mountain ranges. Here's that snowfall outlook. Again, really light. A dusting, a ½ inch possible in a few spots. So, again, watch out for a slick spot if you will be traveling, but predominantly no major travel impacts expected. Wednesday morning, we don't have a freeze warning out, and the only reason for that is we're going to be done Tuesday morning. But a repeat performance with very cold temperatures in the teens and 20s across the region for Wednesday morning. But by Wednesday afternoon, a little bit of improvement. We'll get up into the 50s across portions of the lower elevations for high temperatures. It's going to start to feel a little more like actual fall and not so much like winter, which is great news for many of you. Dry conditions, sunny conditions on Wednesday with high pressure in control. Thursday, more improvement. Again, dry and sunny, maybe a few 60s creeping in here to lower elevations, particularly down toward the Magic Valley. Beautiful conditions across the region. Models continue to differ a little bit for Friday. It looks like another system may be coming in, but a weaker, faster moving system. Could see a few showers or increased breeziness during the day on Friday. We're still monitoring to see how the models trend with all of that. A few of them are dry, a few of them are wet, and we'll continue to report on that as well. Looking out into the middle of October, the 8 to 14-day temperature outlook still looks to be near normal to below normal on temperature, so not a lot of improvement there, but a signal for perhaps a drying trend or a little bit of below average precipitation, again, as we head into the October 7th to 13th time frame. That's it for your briefing this morning. If you have any questions for us, as always, please reach out and have a great Monday.